Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well at your home. So, this video is for the students of class 9, subject science, chapter number 3, that is atoms and molecules. In this video, I would be discussing the homework solutions of lecture number 5. Question number 1 was, if 1 mole of carbon atom weighs 12 gram, so what is the mass in grams of 1 atom of carbon? Okay, you are given the mass of 1 mole of carbon. You need to calculate the mass of 1 atom of carbon. Now students, you know that 1 mole of carbon, it contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. Okay, or what we can say, this much number of atoms, that is equal to 12 grams, because it is 1 mole and 1 mole is 12 gram. So 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of carbon weigh 12 gram. Now calculate for 1 atom. It will be 12 divided by 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Now just simplify. Your answer is 1.99 into 10 to the power minus 23 grams. Clear, students? So this was the answer of question number 1. Now coming to second question. It was, which has more number of atoms? 100 grams of sodium or 100 grams of iron? Okay, out of these two, you have to tell which carries more number of atoms. In the question it is given, the atomic mass of sodium is 23U and the atomic mass of iron is 56U. So you have to calculate the number of atoms. So first calculate the number of moles. What is the number of moles? Given mass upon molar mass. So given mass is 100 and molar mass is 23. We are taking first for sodium. So 100 by 23. That will be 4.34 moles. Now calculate for iron also. Number of moles is equal to given mass, that is 100, divided by molar mass. Molar mass is given 56. So 100 by 56, that is 1.79 moles. Now compare these two values. Which has more number of moles? The number of moles are greater in case of sodium. And if number of moles are greater, it means number of atoms is also greater. Okay. Since number of moles of sodium are more than the number of moles of iron, therefore the 100 gram of sodium, it contains more number of atoms. So this was the answer of question number 2. Now coming to exercise question number 7. What is the mass of 1 mole of nitrogen atom? Number of moles are given, 1 mole. What is the molar mass of nitrogen atom? That is 14. Okay, so apply the formula. Number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass. So number of moles, that is 1. Given mass you have to calculate, you can take it as x, and molar mass, you know for nitrogen atom it is 14. So 1 is equal to x by 14. So calculate the value of x, it will be 14 grams. The mass is asked, so that's why I have written grams. B part, what is the mass of 4 moles of aluminium atoms? Same, number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass. So number of moles are given in the question, 4. Given mass x. Then what is the molar mass of aluminium? That is also given in the question, 27. So molar mass or atomic mass, that is 27. So 4 is equal to x by 27. Now calculate the value of x. That will be 27 into 4, that is 108 grams. Clear, students? Just apply the simple formula. C part, what is the mass of 10 moles of sodium sulfite? That is Na2SO3. Now first of all, calculate the molecular mass of Na2SO3. It will be twice of, for sodium it is 23 plus, for sulfur it is 32 plus thrice of oxygen. What is the atomic mass of oxygen? It is 16. So just solve it. It will be 126 U. Okay, now just apply the formula. Number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass. Now give number of moles you know, that is 10. Given mass you have taken as x, and molar mass you have calculated right now, that is 126. So x is equal to 10 multiplied by 126, that is 1260 grams. Okay, so this was C part, 10 moles of Na2SO3. Now coming to question number 8. Question number 8 was convert into mole. A part, 12 gram of oxygen gas. You have to convert this into moles. So apply the formula. Number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass. Now given mass is given, that is 12. Now what is the molar mass of oxygen gas? What is oxygen gas? It is O2. So the molar mass is 2 into 16, that is 32. So 12 by 32. Just simplify it. It will be 0.375. Clear, students? B part, 20 gram of water. Number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass. Given mass is given 20. Now what is the molar mass of water? Water is H2O. So twice of hydrogen means twice into 1 plus 1 of oxygen means 16. So 2 plus 16, 18. So 20 by 18. Simplify it. 1.11 moles. C part, 22 gram of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, calculate the molecular mass. What is the atomic mass of carbon? 12 plus twice of oxygen. Oxygen is 16. So 12 plus 32, that is 44. So number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass, that is 22 divided by 44, that will be 0.5 moles. So this was question number 8. Coming to question number 9. What is the mass of 0.2 mole of oxygen atom? You have to calculate mass. What is the molar mass of oxygen atom? It is oxygen. Oxygen means 16 U. ठीक है? So number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass. Number of moles you know 0.2. Given mass you need to calculate, put it as x. Molar mass you know 16. So 0.2 is equal to x by 16. So x is equal to 0.2 into 16, that will be 3.2 grams. Coming to B part. What is the mass of 0.5 mole of water molecules? Water molecule is H2O. H2O means 2 into 1 plus oxygen 16. So 2 plus 16, that is 18U. Supply the same formula. Number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass. Number of moles are given in the question, that is 0.5. Given mass is x and molar mass you know, that is 18. So 0.5 is equal to x by 18. So x is equal to 0.5 into 18. That will be 9 grams. So this was question number 9. Coming to question number 10. Calculate the number of molecules of S8 present in 16 gram of solid sulfur. So you have to calculate number of molecules. Just apply the simple formula. Number of molecules is equal to given mass divided by molar mass into Avogadro's number. Given mass is given in the question, that is 16 gram, and molar mass S8. S8 means 8 times of sulfur, and what is the atomic mass of sulfur? It is 32. So 32 into 8, that will be 256 U. So given mass 16, molar mass 256, Avogadro's number you know, 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So just simplify it. You will get your answer, that is 0.376 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. Because molecules are asked, so that's why I have written molecules. So this was question number 10th. Coming to the last question, question number 11th of NCERT exercise. Calculate the number of aluminium ions present in 0.051 gram of aluminium oxide. So first of all, you should calculate the chemical formula of aluminium oxide. What is aluminium? Aluminium is Al3 positive. And what is oxide? Oxide is O2 negative. So just calculate the formula. Aluminium, it is a symbol. Valency of aluminium is 3. Next is oxygen, oxide, valency 2. So cross multiply, you will get Al2O3, that is aluminium oxide. Now calculate the molecular mass or the molar mass of aluminium oxide, Al2O3. That will be twice into aluminium. Atomic mass of aluminium is 27 plus thrice into oxygen. Thrice into oxygen, atomic mass of oxygen is 16. So just solve it, you will get 102 grams. Okay. So just apply the simple formula. Number of ions is equal to given mass divided by molar mass into Avogadro's number. So given mass is given, that is 16 gram. So 16 divided by molar mass you have calculated right now, that is 102 into Avogadro's number. Now why we are multiplying by 2 here right now? Because in the question it is asked, you have to calculate the number of aluminium ions. Okay. In Al2O3, how many aluminium atoms are there? There are 2 aluminium atoms. Okay. So that's why we are multiplying by 2. Because we are asked for aluminium ions. Okay, up to here it was as it is, that you applied in the formula, but you will multiply by 2 because it is asked aluminium ions. And how many aluminium atoms are there? There are 2 atoms of aluminium. So multiply by 2 to get aluminium ions. So just simplify, you will get 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 aluminium ions. You can apply the second method also. You calculated 102 gram. So this 102 gram of aluminium oxide, it contains twice of 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 aluminium ions. I told right now we have to calculate for aluminium ions. Now in Al2O3, how many aluminium atoms? There are 2 aluminium atoms. So that's why we are multiplying by 2. 102 gram, it contains Avogadro's number. Multiply by 2 because for aluminium it is 2. Calculate for 1. It will get divided by 102. Now calculate what is asked in the question. That is 0.051. So multiply by this whole quantity by 0.051. So you will get your answer 6.022 into 10 to the power 20 aluminium ions. Okay, you can adopt any method. Either you can apply the unitary method or you can apply the formula directly. But do not forget to multiply by 2 because we are asked for aluminium ions. If you are asked for oxygen ions, you will be multiplying by 3. Why? Because in oxygen, for oxygen, there are 3 atoms of oxygen in aluminium oxide. So for oxygen ion, you will be multiplying by 3. For aluminium ions, you will be multiplying by 2. Clear, students? So this was about the homework solutions of your previous lecture. I hope you have understood now. That's it. Thank you.